Storyteller. Hope you're well and everybody's doing really good. Okay, right, it's been a while since I've been to speak to you guys and I'm very sorry. The problem I've mainly had, which I've mentioned before, is actual uploading to YouTube from the MacBook. It seems to take forever and a day to load up, and I've noticed that on some occasions it's taken up to 12 hours. So I am very sorry. I'm trying to work out a way where I can make this easier for me. But in the meantime, I don't really have much of a choice. I've just got to go with what I can do. But never fear, I am back. And what better way than to talk about British crisps? British crisps are potato chips in some countries like the US, and they are savoury snacks. So what I thought I'd do is just spend a small window of time just talking about British crisps and how much of an institution they are in this country. So I have my trusty dishes for sampling, and I've got my laptop here so we can find some information out about each brand and maybe talk a little bit about it and have a taste. Now, the problem with British crisp wrappers, they're very crinkly, and I do apologise if anybody is offended by loud noises like crinkly wrappers. For me personally, I don't listen to things with too much noise. I find it a little bit off-putting, but some people seem to like it. So, without further ado, the first one that I have is Monster Munch. I've got actually two flavours of Monster Munch. They come in pickled onion and they come in flaming hot, and they also come in roast beef. I don't think I've got the roast beef ones. No, this is flaming hot and this is pickled onion. So we will start with the pickled onion ones. Now, Monster Munch are kind of branded around kids, I reckon. Each packet has a monster on it, and that one there, you can see him. Yep. And on this one, it's a different monster. And if you just even go on YouTube and type in Monster Munch, you'll see some of the old adverts from the 80s in which the monsters appear. But these are great, and these are made by Walker's. Let's see if you can see the emblem there. Walker's Crisps. That's their logo. I'm sure they make crisps elsewhere, maybe called something different, maybe. Because I know that Wall's ice cream is called Streets in some countries. So I'm not quite sure if they changed their name in other countries around the globe. And what they advertise there is they're bigger, like they used to be. Now, I remember these used to be giant hunks of, I think that's what the description was, giant hunks of corn, in a delicious flavour. And these used to be one of my favourites. So if you look on the packet there, the monsters have returned, and it says there, pickled onion, where have you been? It says, living the dream, I've experienced many things, but nothing compares to those early days together as a group of young monsters. It's great to be back on back. And don't forget to check out Flamin' Hot and roast beef. So yeah, it looks like the monsters were removed for some reason, and now they're back. So open it, and this pickled onion smell just kind of hits you as soon as you open the bag. And that's kind of what they look like inside. They kind of look like a monster's hand or claw or foot for that matter. And there actually, help yourself to one. But yeah, they're very crispy. There you go, very light. They're lovely. I'm also going to look at Monster Munch on the Wikipedia. And Monster Munch were launched in Great Britain in 1977 by Smiths. I don't know if Smiths has since became Walkers or whether they bought them out or something like that. Originally called the Prime Monster, which was a play on Prime Minister, and part of a wider campaign, the decision was taken to rename the snack Monster Munch in 1978. Advertised as the biggest snack that pennies can buy, in reference to the large size of crisps. Each pack featured a different monster on the front of the packet. The crisp was supported by Monster Munch Club, in which members received a Monster Munch Munchers membership pack, which included a membership card, a pen, several storybooks and a story tape, which included 6 tall stories and accompanying songs. So we had the pink packet, which was a tall, pink, gangly creature with a floppy tongue, which was roast beef. The blue monster was a hat-wearing blue creature with floppy ears and 4 arms, and he did smoky bacon. And the yellow monster was a yellow, one-eyed monster with a red nose, and he was pickled onion. And it looks like they've recreated him from 1978. And the orange monster was a fat orange creature with pink hair, and he did Prawn Cocktail. Yeah, it says here that they came back. In 1995, the Monster Munch brand was taken over by Walkers, who relaunched them in a range of 4 flavours. One of the most significant changes was that the crisps were much smaller than before, and the creatures were also redesigned. So they had beef burger, spaghetti sauce, flaming hot, and pickled onion. We love our crisps in this country. I've got to say that you will find the most crazy flavours. And I'm sure you'd love them if you gave them a go. The flavour is very kind of tangy. The pickled onion is very flavoursome, and it doesn't lose its flavour as you crunch into it either. It kind of stays with you, and they are intensely bigger than what they used to be. So this is a return back to the original Monster Munch. So we put those ones there. And this is a new flavour. This is Flaming Hot. And this monster is blue with yellow hair and kind of a silly hat on. So we've asked him where he's been. I have no idea. I really don't know where the last 30 years have gone. But I do know it's great to be back on pack. There you go. I'm also checking to see what's in Monster Munch. And it says that flaming hot flavour baked corn snack ingredients, which is maize, vegetable oil, flaming hot flavour. It's quite a lot of things in there. But these are very spicy. Oh, you get that aroma of spice when you open it up. And you know these are going to be... Oops. Yeah. Just look. The flavour is, they're a lot darker than the pickled onion ones. See how they're a lot darker? You can see there's a lot more flavour in these, and let's give it a go. Very strong flavour. I think I prefer the pickled onion, to be honest. But these, if you're a fan of spicy food, there's a real kick to these ones, a real kick. I think that's what I like about Monster Munch. They're very crunchy and the flavours just burst. The beef ones are really nice too. It's a shame we didn't have a smell of it. There, can you see inside? I'll finish these pickled onions ones off. They're very nice. I'll finish these off after the video. Yeah, as I said, crisps are big business in the UK. We absolutely love crisps. And just to reiterate what these are, a potato chip known as a crisp in British English and Hiberno English as a chip in American, Australian, New Zealand, Canadian, Singaporean, Hong Kong, South African and Jamaican English, or either as a chip or wafer in Indian English. Wow, so we're the only people that call these crisps. Everybody else calls them chips. Chips to us are obviously fries. We call them chips, so fish and chips. Yeah. They're commonly served as an appetizer, side dish or snack. The basic chips are cooked with salted additional varieties of manufactured using various flavourings and ingredients such as seasonings, herbs, spices, cheeses and artificial additives. So yeah, the next one, like I was saying, we love our flavours even in Great Britain. Again, these are Walker's crisps, and these are Prawn Cocktail. Delicious, my favourites. They always come in this very distinctive pink wrapper. So whenever you see pink, you always know that you've got Prawn Cocktail, and a lot of other brands kind of use the pink as well. So it says here, Prawn Cocktail flavour potato crisps exclusively made with 100% British potatoes. And there you have your a guideline of daily amount, which a lot of manufacturers have got to have these days, including nutritional values down there. These also claim to be naturally lower in saturates with sunseed oil, and no artificial colours or preservatives. Okay, and you get 25 grams in each packet. Let's give these a go. So looking at it, you don't get a great deal in there. I like the different sizes that we get inside of these too. Get the smaller ones and the larger ones. Think about Monster Munch, they stick to your teeth too. You probably spend the next 20 minutes after having a bag trying to prise them off your teeth. And you get that great prawn cocktail taste on your fingers. Let's give one a go, eh? I think these are my favourite flavours of all time. We also have tomato ketchup flavour crisps, which are my second favourite. Thing is, I can have about, I could easily stuff all of them in my mouth in one go. I can finish a bag of crisps in minutes, but I'll spare you that nightmarish image. So there, cocktail. And as expected, the taste of prawns. Very, very sweet, tangy taste. And I love them. They grate in with a bit of bread. And people often buy these when they're on a break at work, or if you get a spare 5 minutes. A bag of crisps is a nice appetizer just in between meals if you're not watching the figure. The next flavour I have is Worcester sauce. And as you can see, or Worcester, as some people may call it, but we say Worcester sauce here. And I'm interested to know how these came about. It's a very unusual taste. But Worcester sauce is a fermented liquid condiment primarily used to flavour meat or fish dishes. First made at 60 Broad Street, Worcester, England, by two dispensing chemists, John Wheely Lee and William Henry Perrins, as Liam Perrins. The brand was commercialised in 1937 and has been produced in the current Midlands Road factory in Worcester since 16th of October 1897. It was purchased by Heinz in 2005, and they now manufacture and market the original Liam Perrins Worcestershire sauce. wonder when these became a crisp. I wonder when they became a crisp. Let's see if we can find out. I'll see if I can just type that in. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't actually tell us. These are a very strange taste. It's very hard to describe what Worcester sauce crisps taste like, actually. They don't look any different from the prawn ones, really. Sorry, that was loud. The taste is significantly different. It's got a very sharp taste to it. And it is more of a flavour that accentuates meat. But what does it taste of? That's the thing. And it's really hard to define what it tastes like. Very interesting. We do lots of other flavours too in England. Walker's crisps. We do barbecue rib, which are in a black. They're in a black packet. Cheese and onion are blue. Pickled onion a pale green. Prawn cocktail a pink. Ready salted a red. Roast chicken are orange. Salt and vinegar are in a green packet. Smoky bacon in dark red, steak and onion in brown, tomato ketchup in dark brown and dark green, Worcester sauce in purple, cheddar cheese and bacon in dark yellow, and sour cream and chive in cream. Okay, and the other flavours that we've had in the past with promotions have been baked beans, which was a Comic Relief 2003 edition, baked ham and mustard, barbecue, beef and onion, cheese and Branston pickle, cheese and chive, chicken tikka, ham and mustard, Jamaican jerky chicken, lamb curry, lamb and mint, Marmite, ploughman's, roast gammon, roast turkey and stuffing, roast turkey with Paxo sage and onion stuffing, sausage and Heinz tomato ketchup, spicy chili, spicy mango chutney, spring onion, toasted cheese and pizza flavour. We've also had other crazy things during the World Cup, even spaghetti bolognese, Scottish haggis, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, you name it. In England and Scotland and Wales, the whole UK, we're absolutely crazy about crisps, and hence all these crazy flavours. We just can't get enough of them. And no doubt the world will probably think we're very, very crazy and silly. delicious crisps, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Bye bye.